Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Kirby Star Allies. So the Jets won Game 4. I have to say, Hellebuck was out friggin' standing. There's no other way to sell it. Connor Hellebuck was absolutely amazing in this game. No doubt in my mind. Like, he is the reason we won. He played a big part of it. Definitely first star. Definitely first star. I have to say, the Minnesota Wild definitely outplayed the Jets in this game. That game. There was one particular incident that happened between Josh Morrissey and Eric Stahl. I've watched it a few times. I don't think it's anything more than a I don't think it's anything more than a one-game suspension, really. I don't think it's anything more than that. I mean, Eric Stahl did continue the game. It's gonna be a fine or one game. He came right back into the game and played. It's not gonna be multiple games. There's no way. Not on a first offense. A game, I think we'll be fine. I think a one-game suspension is yeah, I think a one-game suspension would be just about right. Like in my opinion, I think I think that would be I think that's about right. It's about a one-game suspension. It wasn't really anything. It wasn't like intense, but I could see them giving him one game. I think anything more than that is just outright pushing it. Like anything more than that is just pushing it. Would be very extreme. I don't see it being anything more than a one-gamer. That's just the thing, is that yeah, so that's I don't see it being anything really above that. There's no way. There's no way. Like, I myself don't see it happening. I myself don't see it being anything more than a one-gamer. I mean, I could live with that. Anything more where I just think would be really pushed would be to me, it would be very extreme. I mean, it's not like Kadri, where Kadri has had history in the past. He's had a history of this kind of nonsense. I mean, this is Morrissey's first offense, really. This is Morrissey's first offense. Like, but I don't see it being anything more than a game. A game I can live with. One game I can live with. It was pretty bad. Like, I'm not even gonna try and mince it. It looked pretty bad, but thankfully Stahl came right back into the game. Came right back into the game, was out there the very next shift. So it looked worse than it is. Yeah, and that's the way I look at it. Like that's like it can't be anything more than that. He came back, stayed in the game. He stayed in the freaking game. Yeah, that's so that's just like but and that's just my opinion. Is I don't think it's anything more than that. One thing that it really made me mad was during the intermission was that stupid plug frickin' Mike Milbury, who I absolutely despise, one of the worst analysts, and he's also a part of the Minnesota Suckfest. Like, that's the thing. Every commentator and their grandma in regards to this series has been sucking off Minnesota so hard. Like, I don't like watching blatantly biased commentary. It's annoying. Nobody wants it and nobody likes it. We get it. You have a preferred team that you want to win. Keep it to your damn self. You are not a fan. You are a fan. You are not a fan. You are a person who we are supposed to trust to cover this stuff. Okay, bro? Okay, pal. You are someone we're supposed to be able to trust to cover this stuff. Well, why you're being clearly blatantly biased in this sequence, in this instance, is not. It's nauseating. Well, that's just Well, that's it. That's that's just that's what that's yeah, so like that's the one thing I don't like. Like that's the thing. that it's just can we I want to watch a game where we don't have blatantly biased commentary. And that's just the thing. I don't want to see blatantly biased commentary. What do we have here? Are you kidding me? So, seriously. Game Grumps is still doing Super Mario Maker. Why? That's so played out. That's so damn played out. Now that's so seriously played out right now. Like, and that's just that's just the thing. Yeah, I just look at it and just like that's just so that's yeah, so that's yeah, so that's just it. Like, that's just yeah, that so that's so that's so that's just so that's that's just one of yeah, it's just one of the like, if I'm trying to watch a game, like if I'm watching on national TV, I want to watch you cover both sides, not watch you pander to one side and completely forget the other team. Like, seriously, Mike Milbury is such a freaking plug. I hate him. I wish they'd fire him already. At least Eddie Olszczuk is at least when he's on national TV, he tries to be respectful. Like, I don't like the fact that he's covering a Chicago series sometimes, but he's at least he tries to be impartial. Like, seriously, in the Rangers as well. I forgot he won a cup with the Rangers. Yeah, that's yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. That's 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 yeah, that's that just yeah, that's yeah, that's Alright, so okay, so today we're going to go. My brother and I are going to. By the way, wait, I think I'm gonna need a full video because I guess I still gotta talk about other parts of the game. That's yeah, and then that's just yeah, and I think the Jets are gonna. Well, I think they'll be fine. I mean, we've had injuries before. They're still without Ryan Suter, and one thing that I've really noticed is that they can Minnesota is like. Yeah, that's, yeah, that's, yeah, that's, yeah, that's, oh, you idiot, stop getting hit. Damn, no, I wanted to grab that puzzle piece. I wanted to talk about this. Like Game Informer, like I already thought it wasn't credible before. It's absolute crap now. They gave this game a 6.25, and I'm like, and they're like, it's just too simple. It's like too like, I don't remember the words, but it was like it's too basic. I'm like, dude, that's what Kirby games are. What do you expect? And I look at them just like. What do you expect, bro? It's a Kirby game. It's not supposed to be anything more than it is. Like, they introduced new concepts here and there, but Kirby games typically stick to a formula. And that's the problem with what... And that's the problem with what I don't like is that... I don't think people think things like them understand, like... If it's working, you don't deteriorate. Like, if it's working, you don't deviate from it, and it's working for them. This is working for them. Like, that's the thing. This works for them. Like, this works for them. Like, this works. This works for them. Like, Kirby's not supposed to be anything more than what it is, and people are. I don't think people understand, like, full stop. Just stop. It's time to stop, okay? Like, seriously, stop. Okay? Like, I don't get what more has to be said here. Like, Kirby is very simplistic, but that's the thing, it's like Mario, like, you don't go too basic from what's worked. Like, it sometimes if you make a gamble out there, sometimes it works. But there are other cases, and I can show you the Sonic series is a great example of this. Of sometimes things not working the way you think they could because you made a gamble and it didn't pay off. And you crapped out at the table. It's like... What do you... Oh, by the way, I got this picture. I meant to show it off, but... I kind of got, I had to go back, I've had to go back and forth with this game before a little bit here and there. Just because I keep going too far ahead and stuff, and I keep going ahead, like, when I'm not supposed to be, when I'm recording, not recording, but anyway. This has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Kirby Star Allies!